There are lots of words that can kill your chances of signing up a prospective client. And I'm going to share some of those with you and the better alternatives to use. So I was talking to a coach about a sales question, and I mentioned I had visited her website. She immediately apologized for some things which she perceived as negative. And I really hadn't even noticed them. So after she mentioned them, I pulled up her site again, and they stuck out like a big old zit on someone's nose. I guess I didn't notice them the first time. You see, some people obsess about things that no one other than them would ever see, but when they're highlighted for us, then we tend to see them. For example, is there anything red around you in your area right now? There. Now I bet that you're looking for them. So in your world, an example could be a coach saying, now some people have said that the protein powder has a bit of a chalky taste, but yeah, I don't think it tastes too bad. No, why would anybody even say that? So the mistake here is pointing out what you think might be a negative for someone. Instead, don't. They might not think it is until you point it out. All right, next mistake is positioning something as negative. I remember years ago when my kids were little, their mom would sometimes say, you have to go to stay at grandma's house tonight since we're going out. Now, of course, she didn't intend that to sound negative, but sometimes we say things that can be interpreted differently than we intend, right? So after hearing that a couple of times, I suggested that she put a different spin on it. For example, hey kids, guess what? You get to go spend the night at grandma's. And then they would say, yay, when she tried it. So when talking to a prospective client, instead of saying, well, you're going to need to cut out sugar, you might say, well, the great thing about this program is that it actually crowds out your cravings for sugar. The next one is TMI, too much information. I've heard a lot of coaches talk too much about facts that are irrelevant to what the prospective client cared about. Now, the danger here is creating resistance and objections. Recall a time when you were talking to a salesperson and they just dumped everything they knew about the product on you. It wasn't very effective, right? So the simple point here is listen carefully to what someone really is interested in and then focus on talking about what they want. So if someone's really excited about getting a detailed meal plan that's real simple for them to follow, don't go into a detailed explanation of how you calculate their macros along with the actual equations. All right, so here's your action step. I suggest you actually record yourself when you're speaking with prospective clients. Yeah, you can use your phone and a voice recording app, or there are a variety of recording devices that you can buy. If you want some personal advice on that, just contact me. Then what you want to do is listen to yourself and be picky about analyzing your words. Identify anything that might be negative and then determine how you're going to change it and then do it. It does take some effort, but it's well worth it considering what it could mean in terms of new clients. So hey, if you got value from this video, will you please share it on Facebook, give it a thumbs up, and do comment as well. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. If you want and need more clients, get your copy of my free ebook, The Top 8 Prospecting Mistakes Health Coaches Make and What to Do Instead to Get More Clients. You'll see exactly what to avoid and what to say to sign up more of the people you talk to, even if you hate to sell. Get it right now at healthcoach.training.